So at my agency, there's 3 black women and there's 2 black guys. So we were talking about Blackish because we love this show. We were talking about the nod. So there's 2 types of nod. There's the nod that you give everyone just to acknowledge their presence because it's early as fuck and you don't feel like saying good morning. So you go, you know, hey, how you doing? And then there's the colored people nod, which is chin up. It's like, I see you, brother. I see you, sister. And this other woman who sits right by me, she overhears and she's just like, yeah, I don't really like that show. You know, I don't understand the nod, it's just a gesture. Do try to talk to more black people and just get an understanding of our culture. But don't scrutinize it and make it seem as if we're trying to be esoteric and like not let you in on this piece of culture.
It was about my first or second year in the industry. We were working in this agency. Came time to do, you know, the agency Christmas card video kind of thing. And someone had written, let's do a snowman. Maybe the snowman is doing the Dougie. Everybody sort of turned to me and looked at me like, yeah, the snowman could be doing the Dougie. So not only was I in a snowman outfit, which I actually enjoyed, and I did the Dougie. Do try to involve, you know, current dances or whatever's happening into your, agency shenanigans. Don't assume that I know how to Dougie, or that every other colored person or African American in the agency is a really good dancer. I mean, chances are they are, but just don't assume it, you know? It's kind of not cool.
I had a very interesting boss who just always used to ask me really awkward questions. One day we were planning an event and we were doing like a 3-legged race, so we need to get bandanas. So I was like, you know what, I'll get the bandanas because I get them for really cheap by my house. And then she was like, what, you gonna get bandanas? You live in Brooklyn? You live in the ghetto? Are you gonna get a do-rag with the Timbs and the wife beater? Isn't that what you guys wear? No, I'm so confused. Why would you ask me that? Do ask me more about my culture and some of the things we might do. Don't assume that because I live in a certain neighborhood or I'm a person of color, we automatically wear certain items and those certain items mean a certain thing.
At work one time, I wore a black t-shirt with some white print on it and some jeans with patches. Someone came up to me, probably for a compliment, and they said, "You look ghetto fab." If you like someone's style, say, "I like how you look today. You look great today, Cecilia." Don't say, "You are something that you saw in a music video or a TV show." So that is not the right reference.
I'm working at this advertising sales company and we're getting briefed on an assignment. You know, we're talking about 2 different type of African-American women, 20s to their 50s. We're gonna call them LaQuisha and LaTanya. And then they started going through the stats. They watch 40+ hours of TV a week. They're all aspirational. They want to be like Oprah. Everything in their life needs to be documented through social media. I was sitting there and I looked at, one of the strategists who was a black guy. Where did you get this data from? So the meeting ended. I remember I went to the creative director's desk and I said, if you go into a pitch and there are black women at the table, you're not getting the job. And he looked at me and he said, look, I Googled. Do feel free to market whatever you want towards African-American women. Don't put them all into this box because there are 3 billion ways to be black and most of them don't involve watching 40+ hours of TV a week.